What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Now I'm gonna get some music up in here whilst we wait. Oh, I just realized something. That's great. That is amazing. I'm gonna go on live on Instagram as well, so you can draw more people in. Could go on TikTok, but I can't be bothered. It's actually some nice music. This quality looks nice though, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even know I had it like that. Look, I had it right before. Right, before I get into this, I just want to set myself up properly. Because I clearly did not give myself enough time to do so. I just don't like how this is set. Maybe if I make this here. And then if I shift this way. Yeah, that will do. Right, so let's go live on Instagram. Let me turn this down actually, because copyright is a thing. Anyways, what is up, guys? I hope everybody is doing good. Hope everyone is doing great. Before we get into this, I just want to sort some things out, promote myself and all of that good stuff. Why do I feel like it's loading so much? It's buffering a lot. I don't trust this. I don't trust what's going on here. I'm not even gonna bother doing it on there, to be fair. Right, just promoted myself on Instagram, so shortly gonna go live on there. Hopefully drag a bit more people in. How can I... There we go. I don't even know how to send this in. Do you know what? Let's just do it. I feel like on this news. How do you even go live on this again? It says it's telling me 40 people are active right now on Instagram, which I don't believe is true. Oh my days. It feels like I've not been live on it. Like, I've low-key forgotten. I want to set my... This is why I should have charged this before. But that's what happens when you don't really plan things, innit? Right. Can I title this live? I swear I can. You are now live. It's been a minute. That's it, bro. Nothing else that I can play on this. Anyways, what is up, guys? I'm back again with another video. Well, this is a live stream. I am gonna be doing more streaming, but this stream is particularly a bit different to a lot of the streams I'd usually do. And that's simply because there's been a lot going on that I've been thinking about and deep in. But before we get into that, I just want to go ahead and sort some stuff out. So let's get into that. It's my interest on there. Going on YouTube for better quality. Right. So yeah, guys, for those watching, I'm simply going to be talking on UK culture in general. I'm going to turn this down a little. I'm going to be talking on UK culture and like just talking about a lot of things going on today, because I genuinely feel like there's a massive problem within our society when it comes to supporting others, when it comes to just social media in general, the way things have been moving, the way people have been moving. And I just want to, first thing I want to talk about is TikTok, essentially, right? Because with TikTok, I've noticed that a lot of people have decided to go on there thinking that they're gonna go and become viral or whatnot, and think they're gonna become famous and think they're gonna become this or that. But what I've realized is that in today's society, yeah, everybody wants to grab some sort of views, everyone wants to have some sort of clout. For whatever reason, I don't know. And what I will never understand is why people chase after clout so much, because I don't feel like people generally, well, I know some people just don't want that life in general, but I feel like some guys out there, they just know, like, they just want to get some sort of clout just so they can be like, oh, look at all these views I got, look at all these people watching me, look at this, look at that, so they can just brag about it. But really and truly, they don't actually want to live that lifestyle, because it's not the best lifestyle to live. And if I'm being honest, if we're talking from a Christian perspective now, there is just no support in this Christian community. None. And like, before anyone says anything or decides to say anything against that, in my opinion, I just feel like a lot of people are very much for themselves, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows that already. Like, we live in a world where it's every man for themselves nowadays. It's not a thing where if you're, I genuinely believe those days are gone where people will support your grind. Like, long gone. Even back in the days when people were trying to do that, it's long gone. Those days are long gone. And if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I've realized for myself, especially with this YouTube thing, like, I've been doing this since 2018, and for me to rely on people, I genuinely would not continue doing this. I'm gonna be so honest, and I feel like that's why a lot of times I had my moments when I was I, excuse me, I had my moments when I thought I was gonna sit down and quit YouTube, or I just had my moments where I just thought, do you know what, forget all of this, simply because no one was supporting me. But I just feel like if I had that mentality for myself and just realized like I can only get through this with God and motivation, then I feel like I would have been a bit more further than I am today, if I'm being honest. But because I relied on people too much and relied on people, I don't know, people's opinions and thought what they said would work for me and this, that, and for. I just feel like if I had the mentality that I had today back in 2018, I would have been long gone, soaring, flying. But at the end of the day, everything's in God's timing, and I genuinely believe there will be a time when I will shoot off to some sort of success, and that's only by God's grace. But reason why the UK culture is generally failing is because simply every man is for themselves. Nobody wants to support each other. Like, regardless of how much people may watch this live or whatever, nobody wants to support anyone here. And like, there's been many times I've done these live streams, sat here and looked at the view count, seeing that there's nobody in here. And like, I'd easily get discouraged and think, why am I wasting my time doing this? But then I would also realize that after posting these live streams, no matter how much people may join throughout the duration of me being live, there is somebody watching after. And then there's somebody watching after that, and then it continues. Like, no matter how little the views are, I still have to push through. And I feel like the reason why a lot of people shied away from doing content in general, whether it be on YouTube, TikTok, or wherever, is because they saw the amount of views that they got and looked at that and was like, oh, do you know what? Forget this. And I genuinely feel like a lot of us forget that a lot of us that want to pursue in content creation, we all forget like it takes us a minute to get to that place, and we look at a lot of people today with all these numbers, all these views, and we sit there and look and we're like, raw, like these guys have views upon views, and we forget that it's taken some people a long time to get there. We look at people that blow up all of a sudden and instantly think, oh, they've had it easy, man. But some people have generally been working for years, and then they had that little moment where they've blown up, and then they just continue to grow from there. And that happens with everybody. It takes time with everybody. And I just feel like for me this year, this is the main thing that I'm going to focus on, just working hard to get to where I want to be, because I genuinely feel like these hair videos, people have been trying to hold that on me for a long time now, and it's like, I genuinely disagree. Like, that's not for me. Especially these people in the comment sections, like, all over. Now, if you search up TJ London on YouTube, all you're seeing is hair videos, hair videos, hair videos. All my other videos, they won't pop up. Why? Because simply they have less views than the hair videos, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I have the ability to turn that around. I have the ability to make hair videos less popular than the videos that I want to be popular. I can't do that if I do not work harder, and that's something that I've realised with myself. But if I sit here and rely on UK culture, if I sit and rely on people that I think are supposed to be supporting me, then it's not gonna happen. Like, once upon a time I was doing these live streams, I used to have loads of people flood in here, like about 10 people. Like, yeah, 10 people may sound a bit short, but to me it felt like I genuinely had like family like watching, like coming in daily when I was doing these streams back in lockdown days. And heavy emphasis on the lockdown, because obviously now everybody's doing their own thing. Nobody's really watching these live streams no more, and it's understandable. Everybody's growing up, and it takes time. It takes time, and I just feel like been a massive learning curve for me over the last couple of years, if I'm being completely honest. Uh, but yeah, what I might do, I might come off Instagram. Actually, no, let me leave it up. I'm gonna share this live to a couple people, see if they come through. But one thing that people fail to understand is that you've got to look at options. We have options and we don't want to use it. And once again, I just feel like it's been a massive learning curve for me, especially simply because of the fact that I've relied on people way too much on here, way too much, and it's just made me feel like I had to be susceptible to other people's opinions, and that's all wrong. It's not right. It's not right at all. And if I sit here and worry about people supporting me and what they're gonna do and this, that, and the other, then I'm not gonna move. And it's that simple. That simple. And I've reached the point where I generally don't give a toss what anybody has to say about my content, because if other people try to do what I'm doing, they're not gonna get nowhere, are they? Definitely not. But we'll see. But yeah, it's just gotten to a point now where I'm just doing this for me. Like, I'm not here to please nobody. And the switch within my content, I genuinely feel like this is gonna be the best decision I'll be making for a very long time. Because let's be honest here, and I know a lot of you watching this now, like, if I continue doing hair videos all the time, like, come on now, let's be honest, let's be for real. Like, those days are over. Like, everybody on TikTok and Instagram nowadays, they're doing their short little reels under 60 seconds of hair videos, how they do this to the hair, how they grow the undercut in there. Nobody's gonna watch a YouTube video on that. And like, all those hair gurus out there, all those, like, that's just not for me. And I genuinely feel like I'm idolizing myself, idolizing my hair. And to me, as a child of God, that is wrong. Because if I'm focused on my hair more than I'm focused on my word and reading the word of God, it's like, it just defeats the purpose of everything. And like, at the end of the day, I've got to make sure that I better myself each and every day, and I cannot do this under the reliance of other people. It's impossible, not gonna happen. But in terms of UK culture in general, it's just a joke to me. And do you know what? I saw this guy on TikTok here. I was on TikTok before I started this, and this guy was basically saying TikTok has just become broken, and all his points that he was saying were valid. And he was saying that TikTok has changed from how it was 2 years ago to now. Like, I feel like people still have that perception of TikTok back in 2020, when you could just post a random video and it would just blow up like crazy, right? Nowadays that cannot happen anymore, and the guy was basically saying because TikTok have tried to incorporate so much styles into its brand, that is why the app is failing. And he was pretty much saying that what TikTok are doing, they're incorporating they've already incorporated 10-minute long videos now, yeah? Because before you could only make a video that was up to 60 seconds long. So now they've incorporated 3 minutes, then they went to 10 minutes, now they're trying to add 30-minute videos into it, right? And think about it again, they've got TikTok Shop as well, and you cannot be bringing all those things into one app because it just breaks it. And then you have people that are being shadow banned. Like, massive creators that had a massive following and still do have a massive following, they will post videos, and some of them will get less views than even I get. And you think, but they're a massive creator, why they always shadow ban, da, 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 da. And it's simply because the guy that I was watching, he was saying that if you follow somebody on TikTok, you following that person is driving you away from their content, which is basically doing the opposite of following that person. And I heard that and I was like, what sense does that make? But now I get it. Because TikTok has so much of these other focuses. It's not like how it was before when people just sit there and scroll for hours. People go on TikTok short, people are watching one person for longer than a minute, doing whatever. And it's like, nobody has that same drive. Nobody has, like, sorry, like the way Instagram is now, the guy was basically saying that the way that TikTok was back when everyone was blowing up randomly, that's how Instagram is now. And I can generally sit here and witness that for myself, because if I'm being honest here, like when it comes to when I posted some reels for myself, I've noticed that some of my reels have done like crazy views, and I'm thinking, whoa, like this is Instagram. Why am I getting so much views on here? And you'd think that you've just blown up, but it's generally because a lot of people are scrolling more on Instagram, which I didn't know. But the way Instagram has set up to be now, it's like I can understand why more people would go over to Instagram and scroll for however long and do whatever they're doing. I'm just gonna end this live here, cause let me discard the video. Yeah, a lot of people would rather what do you call it? Hold on, I just got caught off guard. Yeah, a lot of people would rather scroll on Instagram now than TikTok, and it's like you would never have thought that in the original world, but it seems like that's the move now. But the issue that TikTok are facing is that they're trying to incorporate 1,001 things into one brand, and the guy was basically saying a business that tries to do everything at one time is a business that fails, and it's kind of true. It's true, to be fair. Because I'll be honest, like a lot of people that have tried to start their business, they try and do 1,001 things, and then they wonder why they're still stuck in the same place, or why they haven't gotten anywhere. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? What is that? There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Do that again. I'm just trying to sign into TikTok on this phone so that I can go live on there. I generally should have set all of this stuff up already, but just don't have the time to. Why does this sound like Chris Brown? But yeah, I want to try and go on TikTok live because the reception there is better, to be honest with you. Why is this stopped for? I don't understand that. Guys, I'm being so honest. Why does this sound like it's Chris Brown playing in the background? I don't want to hear no Chris Brown. I put Christian R&B on there. Unless there's a guy that just sounds like Chris Brown that I'm hearing. Okay. You know it's crazy when you're getting ads for your own YouTube channel. That is wild, bro. Okay, I've gotten in there. Right, let's go live, shall we? I've also forgotten that the camera and mic on this phone is just absolutely trash. Not the one I'm using for this live stream, just this one. Forgotten everything's messed up on it. Whoa. I've just logged into here, man. Anyways, for those of you that don't know what's going on, basically I'm just here having a little rant to myself. But if any of you want to join in the convo, feel free to. I'm just trying to sign in on TikTok so I can gather more audience from there. So I've got to do what I can to get there, you know. Right, let's get in there because I already have my account. If I find out this is Chris Brown singing, I'm gonna lose it. Say more, I can't even see this. Sorry guys, you're gonna have to deal with this for a bit. Whoops, put the wrong code in. As much as I hate this verification stuff. Whoa. Yeah. Right, let's get back in this. Yeah. I promise you guys, whenever I get on here, it just reminds me of how much I like live streaming on here. What's the percentage on this? Can I leave it up? I might leave this up, you know. I don't know the percentage. Oh. When I tell you guys, I've got fingers that are like butter. Things just slip out of my hand like crazy. But yeah, let me pick off what... I can't speak English. What's going on in here? Right, yeah, let me pick up where I left off, yeah? What was I saying? So basically, can I pin comments on there? I don't even know if I can. Look at this. Bare people doing on here, man. I can't pin comments on there. Anyway, for those of you guys that have just joined on TikTok, follow me on my YouTube channel, TJ London. I'm live on there also, but go on there for better sound quality. But yeah, as I was saying, this guy on TikTok, he was basically saying that, good afternoon, my friend. This guy on TikTok, he was basically saying that TikTok is dying. Like, TikTok is a broken app. And that's simply because TikTok are trying to incorporate everything into one system, into one market, but it's not going to work. And like once upon a time, this was an app where people thought they would blow up like easily, but that can't happen no more. And that's simply because people. It's like TikTok are trying to please everybody. They're trying to please everyone and trying to do everything that people like or that they think people would like. Yeah, and what I've realized is that why do these random people want to come on live with me? What is this? Decline, decline, man. But yeah, what I've realized is that with TikTok trying to incorporate these 3-minute videos and then these 10-minute videos, and now they're trying to do 30-minute videos, it's like it's not going to. Don't show for 10 minutes. That would be great, so I don't get interrupted. Like it's just you can't work like that. Like, and I've noticed because when I post on TikTok, my videos do well sometimes, but majority of the time they barely get any views, and that's simply because people are sitting on watching videos that are longer than 10 minutes long. TikTok has got TikTok Shop now. People are shopping on TikTok. The app is just broken. People are shadow banned. Big creators that I followed, like they barely get the views they were hitting a couple years back. And now Instagram is like the new wave. Everybody's doing Instagram reels. If you want to get noticed more, it's all on Instagram, bro. But the added successor to why a lot of people don't do well from the UK is simply because of UK culture. And UK culture in general, it's just a big flop. Nobody wants to support each other. Everybody is for themselves here. Like, nobody cares about anybody. Like, honestly, everyone wants to do their own thing. And, did the music stop? Oh my gosh, it stopped. That is wild. That is wild, bro. Can you imagine it stops when I'm talking? But once again, guys, follow me on YouTube if you want to hear better sound and quality. Because you're barely going to hear anything from this phone. I don't even know if you guys can hear me from TikTok. But to those on YouTube, welcome, welcome. But yeah, in general, what I've been trying to do on TikTok for the last couple of years is just not doing it for me. Like, people follow me, unfollow me, follow me, unfollow me. Like, I've been stuck on 19k for a long time. Long time. Only God can tell you how long I've been stuck on there. And I don't know why. But it's simply because the app is broken. Right? Okay, so TikTok's telling me encourage your viewers to share your live and get out. And see, now YouTube's broken. Everything is broken. What's going on in society today, guys? Honestly, what's happening? Why is everything broken? Someone want to tell me why everything's broken? Literally. Stardust, shout out to you for sharing the live. I appreciate it. But everything's broken, bro. I can't do what I'm doing on here. I can't even play music because everything's bugging out. What is this? But yeah, like, I've been doing YouTube for a hot minute now. Longer than TikTok. And as much as I have more followers on TikTok, I genuinely feel like my reception on YouTube is better. And it makes complete sense. Complete sense, to be fair. So, me being on TikTok and posting whatever I'm posting, I can do that for as long as I want to. But I just know that in terms of change and things like that, God knows what's going to happen with that. I can only take that to God, to be fair. I genuinely don't know what the hell is going on here, bro. I'm so confused. It sounds so dry without the music, man. I don't understand. But yeah, Do you know what's crazy? I've gotten so used to talking with music in the background, and I talk in silence. It just sounds so weird. So weird. But if you hear praying in the background, that's my mother. So don't be alarmed. We live in a praying household, and it's gonna stay like that. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I might consider though, because I've noticed a lot of people go on TikTok and they what do you call it? Excuse me, they're going live with different people. I know that was a thing on Instagram once upon a time. Seems like people don't do that anymore on Instagram. They will come to TikTok to do it. But yeah, I might start joining people's lives. You know, fish around for followers. Who knows? Who knows, man? You've got to do what you've got to do to survive in this world. You know. There we go. No more silence. But as you guys can see, I've gotten my hair done today. Oh my gosh, really? We're getting somewhere, man. You know, I've spoken so much times about secular music and the difference between secular music and Christian, and why we shouldn't listen to secular music. But like, I've also talking about how much times I prefer old school gospel compared to new gospel, and it's simply because I've been listening to these R&B, these Christian R&B songs. I don't have nothing against the people making these songs. Let's just get that out there. But sometimes I hear these songs, I'm thinking, is this Chris Brown? Is this SZA in the background? Like, is it just me that thinks this, bro? I know they say broaden your horizon, but I'd rather stick to the old school gospel. Now I get why so much people prefer old school gospel, bro. Now I get it. Invite Josh Watson to go live together. I don't know who Josh Watson is. And you're telling me to invite. I told you this app is broken. TikTok is broken, YouTube. I'm telling you this. Been telling you this. Been telling everybody this for the last 40 minutes. But I even forgot what I was saying. But yeah, I just dropped a video on YouTube today also. I might as well show you guys what's going on there, so you guys can see. Yeah, dropped a video on YouTube after like 3 weeks, gone on a long hiatus. God knows why I've been away for so long. But that's my YouTube channel, guys. If you want to go and subscribe, go ahead and subscribe. And there's someone spamming the likes on this live, but God bless you whoever's doing that. But this is my YouTube channel. Feel free to subscribe. You guys can't even see my name. That's my YouTube channel, guys. If you've subbed, let me know that you've subbed. I'm trying to get to 5,000 subscribers on there. Trying to grow the platform. Doing all that I can to get there, you know. Do you know what's crazy? I've been sitting here ranting for ages about how UK culture is just so unsupportive. And like, now I'm just here doing everything I can to shout out my YouTube channel and my social media platforms. Crazy, isn't it? But you've got to do what you've got to do. When you don't have people that support you, you have to, trust me, you guys have to work hard. Because if I showed you guys the amount of people that I have on Snapchat, yeah, I could send. Okay, let's get to the statistics. I have about, if I'm gonna be as vague as possible, I'd say that I have about 1,000 people on Snapchat. 1,000 people. Yeah. If I send 1,000 of those people my YouTube channel, my new YouTube video that dropped, yes, it will get the views, but in terms of loyal supporters and everything, God knows, yeah? And I'm not gonna lie, yeah, those 1,000 people that I send that video to, nowadays, ain't nobody supporting that, bro. No one's supporting anyone on YouTube nowadays. And it's just like, it's a joke. That's why nowadays I just do my own thing. And like, trust me, I know it's working because I know there's been many times I've posted on TikTok as well as YouTube. Sometimes I'll post that random YouTube video about my hair journey. It will get about at least 1,000 views. Like, it's not hard for people to get 1,000. Sorry, let me rephrase it. I messed up my words again. It's very hard for people to get 1,000 views, let alone even on YouTube. It's really hard because it's hard to get an audience on YouTube unless you genuinely work hard. Shout out to Mia who is liking the live, bro. I genuinely appreciate you. Thank you for that. So I didn't even ask you to do that and you're just doing it. I appreciate it. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying again. Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, I can post all these videos on TikTok or YouTube. You have the random video that blows up and gets a few views here and there, but that's how I know that on the road that I'm working towards, I'm getting to where I want to be. Because it's progress. There was once upon a time I would do that. None of those videos would even get close to 500 views. So that's how I know I'm doing something right. And in terms of what I'm going to be doing on my YouTube channel now, where I just spread the gospel, similar to what I'm doing on TikTok, I know I will get to where I need to be if I just stay consistent and just have faith in God. Because I was doing it, I'll be honest with myself, yeah? I'll be honest with you guys. Let's just look at my YouTube channel and let me show you guys where. Because I had like a 2-week period where I just posted nothing but videos about the gospel. Yeah? I was doing that for a good 2 weeks long. So let's just say I think it was in this period here. So as you guys can see, those on YouTube and TikTok, like, I just had a period where I was just posting nothing but videos about the gospel and just spreading the word of God. Yeah? I did that for 2 weeks and none of those videos got over 100 views. Only this one got over 100 views. Yeah? But other than that, none of those videos pushed over 100 views. And I know the reason why is because a lot of people that are subscribed to my YouTube channel, they just want to see videos that will benefit them. And that's mainly hair videos. And I feel like, as much as I can sit here and say that I regret doing that, at the same time, I don't. Because, you know, I've met some really nice people along this journey, which I cannot complain about. I've met really lovely people that are nice and genuine, and I've made friends for life. And an example of that friend is my good friend GC. Shout out to GC. Like, I've made a friend for life through this YouTube thing. Like, so I can't sit here and say that I regret doing like hair video and regret it blowing up and everything, because I've met some really nice people. But it's those people that I've just stuck around just to sit there and just watch what they wanted to watch. And trust me, I get it, because obviously if you're just trying to look for something that you're in desperate need of, like, of course you're just going to watch that person for a short period of time, just get what you want and then dip. 100%, I understand, but at the same time, it's like, I've got to have faith in what I was doing, but I just feel like I pushed that a bit too hard, because you've got to imagine, all you're seeing is hair content, and all of a sudden you see videos directed to something completely different, and they're being uploaded every single day. So like, I did bring that upon myself, but trust me, this year I'm going to do things a lot better. I'm going to do things with a better thinking process. And trust me, I said thinking, thought process. Oh my gosh, I need to go back to school, man. It's terrible. But a lot of things that will be there'll be a lot of things I'm gonna be changing. So that's one thing I'm very excited about with this year. So regardless of how the UK culture is, guys, we will prevail this year. And I believe that we will prevail because, trust me, and if you're joining from TikTok, sub to the YouTube channel TJ London. Let's get to 5,000 subs, guys. But no, seriously, like, trust me. Like these live streams, I'm gonna be doing them a lot more, as well as live streams on YouTube. I think I'm gonna do this thing where we'll. Oh my gosh. You know, let's invite these random people to the live and just see. Let's see. Because I'm bored. Can't hear you, my friend. That is awkward as hell. I'm not doing that again. Do you know what I never understand? How people can sit here and just sit on live with random people. I don't know how people can do it. That was the most awkward 5 seconds of my life. And do you know what's annoying? There's no... I didn't see an option to leave the live, you know? There was no option to do that. I've just realised. So I would have been stuck. I would have actually been stuck, you know? That's wild. But guys, do you know one of the annoying things about my hair, which I don't like, any angle that I sleep on, you have that one braid that just looks weird. Like, it just disconnects, bro. It's like this. It's just in a different shape. Sorry to interrupt. What music are you listening to? That's a good question. So I'm listening to Christian R&B. So like, it's like a playlist that I just have in the background. But if you just search up Christian R&B, it will come up. And then you'll just find like individual songs on there that you would like. Because I don't know what these songs are called in particular, because I don't really listen to Christian R&B like that. But yeah. No, don't be sorry for interrupting, it's okay. But yeah guys, like look at this braid for example. Where is it? Just here. And it's the skinniest one there is. Look at it. I'm not even doing nothing to it. It's just in a spaghetti shape. Why? Everything else is laid down all nice and perfect. Look at that. Everything is all nice. Laid down. No issues. But you just have this one braid that just wants to be special. Like, just relax. Stay put. I'm telling you, I just put my bonnet on for an hour or two and take a nap. And then I wake up and then this happens. Really? It's annoying sometimes, man. I'm so far back in this live stream. But it's so jarring, guys. It's jarring. Oh my days. Because ever since my hair's been long, and I'm talking about before I cut it, I use the bonnet to sleep, especially if I have braids, like single plaits or box braids, whatever you want to call it. Because wearing a do-rag, only 90% of your hair is covered. I'm talking if your hair is long. Yeah, if your hair's not long, it's not a problem. Like if your hair's like up to here, if your braids only come up to your eyebrows or something, it's not a problem for you to wear a do-rag. But if your hair's longer like mine, and you're wearing a do-rag to sleep, only about 90% of your hair is covered when you're... I said 90. Only about 50%, sorry, 50% of your hair is covered. So when you go to sleep, it's only your scalp that's generally being covered. The rest of your hair is just sticking out, because it's not like you're gonna stick all your hair under your do-rag. You can do it, but that would be uncomfortable to sleep in. But that's why we have bonnets out here, so you can just shove everything under the bonnet. But I still have that odd braid that likes to do a certain thing. Excuse me. But yeah, Shout out to that Mia person that's been giving this live so much likes. You don't have to do that at all. But you've come through. I appreciate you. Thank you. But for those that are watching on YouTube, if you're confused, I'm also live on TikTok as well. So I do have people viewing from TikTok as much as YouTube. And for those of you guys that are watching after and thinking, what on earth is going on here? A lot is going on. But all I can say is that I will be doing a lot more of this because I do enjoy. I just feel like because I'm more of like an introverted guy, I like things that are more closed. And when I say closed, I mean like being at home and sitting on live with like people that I can connect with. Because if I'm gonna be real, I don't really have friends outside. Like I can count my friends on my finger. Like it's not even a bad thing. Like I've just chosen to have a small circle because I've had a big circle in secondary school, and that has taught me a lot. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. And I'll probably do a story time on that sooner or later. But yeah, this it's not nice having a big circle. So you guys are probably thinking your circle is so small. That's pretty sad. It's not sad, bro. Trust me. I will be so honest with you guys. Ever since my circle has been small, I've been living a much better life. Much better life. Life has been sweet. Life has been beautiful. And I can testify that it has been beautiful. But once again, I will do that in a story time. That has given me an idea. Do you know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to start writing on video ideas so that I can help myself to be more productive. Because I always used to think about writing video ideas and I'd write them down. Like, I'd just write down one idea and that's it. And I wouldn't even come to doing it. But, that's what I'm going to start doing. And not much people will know because, you know, I have my ways in it. So, yeah. So, first video idea. Let me do it like this. Story time. That wasn't smart, was it? Right. Video ideas for next time. I do really like these instrumentals playing. Like one of these songs just sounded so much like Chris Brown. I was about to have a little fit. So video ideas for next time. So, story time on how my circle got smaller. That's definitely one. Next one will be a Bible study on a specific book in Bible. I don't know what will be next, but if I think of any, I will write them down. Why have you stopped playing for? What's going on there? Is it still going on? That's still going on. Oh yeah, that's reminded me. When I get more of my P's up, I am going to invest in the PC. I've been saying this for the longest, but if you guys knew how expensive a PC is, you'd understand why I don't have one yet. I've got to make do of what I've got so I can get there in the end. I need to put this where I can see it. I'm just going to leave it here for now. But what I should do is get post-it notes. I had post-it notes, but I don't remember what I've done with them. Do you know what's that is actually hilarious. This whole time, I thought this was Frozen, when really and truly, it's just me writing. Because I was so still whilst writing, I didn't even realise, man. It's crazy. But yeah, if you just join this live, sub to my YouTube channel. Let's try and get to 5,000 subscribers. Let's do it. That man said, ah. But yeah. So this year I'm gonna be doing a lot of things different to what I was doing before. So that will be fun. And I'm looking forward to that, I can't lie to you. Bro, who are these random people asking me to do this? I don't know these people. But yeah guys, I'm gonna end this soon because I've almost been streaming for an hour, and when I get to an hour, that is usually my cut-off point. But yeah, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's TJ London, easy to find on YouTube. God bless you too. Shout out to you, man. My hair actually looks good. Hello sis. But yeah man, I might start going live on TikTok more. I think it's time that I start doing it. This year's all about trying new things, right? So why not? Why not, man? But yeah. My hair looks good. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Oh my days. You should. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Because all these random people come from nowhere. But I think I should start doing it so I can grow my following more. But yeah. Right, so what I'm gonna do, let's shift this over there. Let me turn this down a little. Anyway guys, I appreciate everybody for joining this live. Those that have joined on TikTok and those that have joined on YouTube. It's been a pleasure. I know I started this live off with a little rant, but I'll be doing this more often, having these lives where we just chill and everything. And I'll be pulling up both TikTok and YouTube so it can be a collective thing. So shout out to every single one of you that I've joined. This braid is really annoying me, so I'm just gonna shout out to everybody. Okay, that's not smart. Shout out to everybody that's joined. Bye sis, take care. And I will catch you guys next time I go live, which will probably be sometime next week. Or maybe even Sunday. I'll do something on Sunday. It's been a pleasure guys, take care. And YouTube, stay safe. God bless you all. New video dropped.